Welcome to the Online Entrepreneur Show. This is Chris and Karen Eavestone. Today we're going to talk about how to create and grow your personal brand. So Chris, why is personal brand so important, and is it for everyone?
Yes, it is.
And why is it so important?
Why it's so important? Because that's the most important part when it comes to marketing. I mean, if you look back in time, you market products and services for what they are. But today we have a bigger competition on the market. You're not alone. Maybe there is hundreds of thousands of same companies in your niche that's selling your product and service. Then you need to stick out in somehow. And so therefore, the most important part is your personal brand. Of course, it's how you reach the market as well too, but if you want to use a very, I can say, a strong thing that will help your business to grow, it is to use your personal brand. But you need to build it up.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
And I think a good idea is to start building your platform to secure your brand name on different platforms. And what platforms do we use when it comes to building our personal brand? I would say a website, of course, and then the social media.
That's right. I mean, there's a lot of platforms, even offline. You can be at events. You can be on fairs.
Yeah.
But a little history. If you think about personal brand, if you look at the big companies out there, many times it's only happening. It happens, but be only one person. It's evolving around. I mean, let's say the big companies. If you take Microsoft,
yeah.
Who's the guy who's behind Microsoft? I mean, it's Bill Gates. It's only one person.
Yeah.
One person started it, and one person holding it up. So if you say Microsoft, you say Bill Gates, and if you say Apple, you say Steve Jobs.
Yeah.
And if you say IKEA, you say
Ingvar Kamprad.
That's right. Yeah. And that's strong. I mean, even if it's a big company and the name is known, but the person behind it is always exposed like something special.
Yes.
But I would say this is not for everybody. This is not for all companies because of, as we see, not everybody is taking this with them.
Yeah, and I think it's about also to be more personal, to bring your personal brand to a personal level as well, to show people who you are and what you can do. And it's about identifying your uniqueness and your strength. And for someone can have this question, but I don't know, what is my uniqueness and what is my strength? I'm not sure. And maybe you should ask someone else, how do other people look at you? What will they say will stand for you? I think that's, it can be helpful sometimes.
Yes, you mean to ask other ones.
Exactly, and ask people, if you have people who loves working with you and comes back to you and say, we like to join you and do projects with you, ask them, don't be shy, ask them, why do they like to work with you? Why do they choose you? And that will help you define what you stand for, because that is how people will sees you. And if you feel that is a great way, then you should building on that.
That's right. That's so very right. And this, you can say personal brand and you can say brand.
Yes.
Actually, it's no difference. I mean, let's say there's a big store in London. The name is Selfridges.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was built on one person that had a vision.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Harry,
exactly. The fantastic Harry Selfridge. And that is a strong brand. It's a super strong brand, and it's a personal brand because everything was evolving around that person when he was alive.
Yes, and it was, during the last century, and it was, he had this really vision, he built this great store in London, in central London, and you know the big display windows. He built up a store in them, and took, you know, from people that were interesting and were you know, he put this car inside of it and built a story that was evolving with the car. You know, he wasn't selling cars in his store, but he was selling other products that you could find useful when you were out driving your car.
Exactly, that's right. And I have a little story here. I spoke to a customer yesterday,
Yeah.
and it was, as always, a aha moment for them, and it was a barber shop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and they had made some photos, some images
Yeah.
of a product.
Yeah.
And they asked me, okay, how does it look? It was cool photos. It
Mm-hmm.
was, but I asked them, where's the story in this? Okay, it was a perfume for men.
Ah.
And I said, what is the story? What is the end station of this?
Mm.
What am I buying? And who is the guy, or who is the person behind this?
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, if you show what the result will be of this product instead of showing the product, and incorporate the brand within it, of course, but I believe it's not so much the products that is in focus. You need to expose the brand and the possibilities the brand can make you.
Yeah, couldn't you say it's about finding your own style? Because if you have your own style, and you could say also that you can be a little bit more unique, and that will also start an attraction point.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And if you look at the picture, you would, if you almost could think about what the perfume would smell. It's hard in a picture, I know, but if you could have, you can have things that, of course, it would smell lovely.
Exactly.
But what it was going to be? Would it be like you were attracting nice ladies that will, you know, like the smell of you?
Yeah, it was some wolves involved in the brand, so I don't know.
Or maybe we stand for you to be a strong man, maybe.
No,
yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, that story isn't finished yet.
No.
But
Yeah.
we spoke about, okay, what will this perfume get?
Yeah.
Yeah. What will it attract? Will it attract wolves or elks or,
Or
women?
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the definition there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's a matter of using your brand and you're incorporated with your products and services, and start thinking a little bit. Don't selling a product, sell the end result of the product, what it can bring you. So therefore, I mean, the person or the company behind it is the brand, and you need to expose it in the way of giving a lot of values. And how can we do giving the values? I mean, what we're saying, okay, you need to share, you need to educate, and when you educate, you expose your brand totally.
Yes.
Because of your giving total of you.
Yes. But before you're starting sharing your values, you need to identify what are your values. And you know, set your priorities, you know, because as Chris saying, it's so important that you're starting sharing value. And then you need to first think about what is my values and how am I going to share those values the best way, because you need to have both a short and a long time goal about how to share my values in the best way to get it out on the market.
Yeah.
So people will find it, and that will also create this attraction point to you. Because if people feel that you have a lot of knowledge about your product, and you start sharing that, it will really, really start to build an attraction point.
Yeah, because of your audience know that you know the problem. I mean, that is the most important thing, because why should I buy from you if I don't know that you know my problem?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, maybe you can call someone else, but okay, I can do it as well too.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But many times it's not about the product or service. It's about you.
Yes.
Can you help me with my problem? I mean, I don't want to buy a solution. I want to buy out of my problem. And then I will start a relationship with you. You can help me more with my business, or maybe I'm a private person. It doesn't matter.
No.
So the personal brand, I mean, it's nothing new. I mean, it's a relationship. It's a strong relationship. But now we have time for. We can spend time on delivering these values so much easier than, I mean, with social media, with Facebook, we have Instagram, we have all these platforms that we can spread this. I mean, like we are doing in the video here.
Yes.
I mean,
and video is a great way of sharing your values.
Actually, it's the only way. I can say it's the only way, and it's the easiest way to do it, because you can show everything, and you can talk about it, and you can sing, you can do whatever.
And it starts an interaction also.
Yeah.
Because you get a feeling about who the person is when you can see them talking and how they move and how they sound and.
Yeah, and I mean, the matter of fact, you need to start show who you are and what you're doing, and why should I connect with you. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't need fancy things. You don't need fancy cameras or drones or something. Just do videos and put it out there. Talk about yourself, talk about your business, talk about your products and services, but don't expose the products and services like you're in the beginning. Talk about what they can solve. Yes. Talk about the end station of it, like you call it. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And think about identifying your speciality. What is so special that you can bring to the market? As we said before, what is your uniqueness? It's really, really important.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this barbershop I spoke with yesterday, and of course they asked, how should I expose me on social media? How should I do marketing?
Yeah.
And I said, it's easy. I mean, you can gain more prospects, like show them how to do the beard.
Yes.
Show them, because if you don't show them, someone else is going to show them. I mean, there's millions of these videos out on YouTube and Facebook as well. But if you need, and you need to stick out, because you can show the world, this is what I'm doing, and you can get your share of the audience to your place, and it will help. It will help.
Yes, and also being intentional about what you stand for. If you're really intentional about what you stand for, and that will really help you with your attraction point, because people need to feel that you are for real and what you are saying is the truth. They need to believe it's the truth that you are delivering, and they need also to feel that you are giving them a kind of a promise. You are saying that it's gonna happen. If they use your products, or if they do this and that, this will happen, and it's kind of a promise that you are giving them, and it's so important that you are delivering on your promises.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, it's all about emotions.
Yes.
Yeah.
You need to find the trigger. What do you say? Trigger
points.
Trigger points. Yes. Yeah. How can you get an emotional feeling about what you are saying when you are talking about?
But
I mean, the values.
It's obvious. I mean, if you take a man, okay, if you put on some expensive perfume on you, okay, you don't use it if you go to a party, okay, okay, if you're single, we can bring one more emotional point in. Okay, you use some fragrance on you.
Yes.
Is it because of you want to hide your sweaty underarm? No, because of you want to be fresh, and you want to attract something. That's the same thing.
Yes.
It's not a matter of, I mean, what was the brand on the perfume?
Yeah.
And okay, maybe oh, you smell very good. Is it Boss?
Yeah.
No, I don't know what it is because it was so cheap. Oh my God, then I go away from here. No, it's not like that. And it's the attraction thing, as you say.
Yes.
You need to attract, and you can't attract with the product. You need to attract with the result. That's the thing. Yes. And this is working. This is totally working.
And you need to be consistent. Yeah. You need to don't stop showing who you are and getting videos done and writing blogs or doing ebooks or whatever you love to do. Everything that you can bring out through the social medias and even offline to show who you are and what your brand are and what you're standing for. It needs consistency, and it needs to continue every day. And if you feel that every day is too much, well, it can be for some, but at least 3 times per week, you need to give content to the market to show them who you are. And don't give up after a week. Oh, I don't got so many people coming to me or following me or asking me questions. You need to do it over and over again. It's like being a farmer, you know, and planting your seeds, and eventually you can also harvest. And you can't just wait for one harvest and then it's all over. You need to plant new seeds every day because you want to have new harvests every day also. So that's why don't give up, be consistent about your personal brand and be intentional.
It doesn't take so much time.
No.
So how many times do you brush your teeth today?
2 times.
Yeah. How long does it take?
5 minutes.
That's right. Okay.
Yeah. You don't need any longer, you know, videos. You know, do videos 8-10 minutes. You know, something like that.
So actually, you can start taking care of your business for free.
Yes.
By doing 2 videos a day, and it's use your telephone. You don't need fancy stuff. Use it and put it down on Facebook. Say who you are, what I'm doing, and why I'm doing it, and why you should connect with me. And that's so easy.
It's very easy.
Because if you don't do it, no one's going to see you.
Exactly.
Okay, maybe you have fancy recipes or nice dinner tricks.
Exactly.
Yeah, but they won't see who you are.
Yeah.
So this is what we're going to talk about many times.
Yes.
Because it's so important. It's a core thing in this process of growing your business online.
Yes. So hope you enjoyed our show today and that you got some golden nuggets from it. And as always, fire away any questions you might have, and we would love to answer them and help you forward in your business and about building your brand. And please feel free to share our content to others that can benefit from watching us as well. So thank you very much and take care. Bye-bye.
Exactly. Thank you. And don't stop brushing your teeth and make more videos.
No, exactly.
Bye.
See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.